The ending of the Tournament of Power in the manga is much better than in the anime. Although the anime's is very good, it can't manage to surpass the manga. In the previous chapter, numerous viewers requested the Tournament of Power's conclusion, so let's dive into it. During the climax of Goku's fight against Jeeren, Jeeren hurls an energy blast at Go-Kuu, with Vegeta waiting behind him. Go-Kuu sees the energy and instantly disappears. It ends up hitting Vegeta, who just looks and we see an explosion over the arena, but Vegeta manages to dodge at the last moment. The Universe 11 team keeps watching as Vegeta covers his head. The Universe 7 team, including Gohan, are also surprised. And we see that the Angels are impressive when they quickly manage to get to the other side of the arena, while the other characters have just realized the attack. Suddenly, Go-Kuu appears behind Jeeren, preparing the majestic Kamehameha. Jeeren, surprised, looks back at the brilliance of Goku's attack illuminating the empty world's arena. Meanwhile, Beerus, Kuririn, and Vegeta watch with their mouths agape. Belmod, the god of Universe 11, and Kai, the Supreme Kai, are astonished as a hole appears in the arena, surrounded by smoke. Goku maintains the Kamehameha pose as Piccolo questions if Jeeren is gone. Tien Shinhan asks if he fell, shocking everyone. The Universe 11. Supreme Kai is very surprised, but Belmod seems calmer. Margarita says not to worry. The angel adds, "Look, is he hanging there? Then we see that Jeeren managed to save himself?" He says, attacks that exploit openings are not proof of true strength. Unable to fly in the Tournament of Power, he climbs up through the hole Goku opened by jumping. Suddenly, Jeeren appears. He arrives furious and raises his Kai. And Goku remains silent, keeping the calm of Ultra Instinct. Jeeren jumps in with everything he's got, then with all his strength launches an attack toward Goku. The attack hits the arena, and Goku manages to dodge. Jeeren doesn't like this at all and keeps pressuring Goku with a barrage of kicks. Goku successfully dodges and blocks all of Jeeren's attacks, including punches, kicks, and every move Jeeren attempts, with his hands. When Jeeren leaves his first opening, Goku blocks and counterattacks with a backhand strike that lands perfectly. Kuririn exclaims that Jeeren's impressive move hit Goku directly. Beerus urges Jeeren to defeat Goku quickly while he's still reeling from the impact. The attack impacts him. He staggers but regains balance, striking back and surprising Goku. But Goku manages to dodge again, and with another incredible counterattack, Goku lands a blow on Jeeren's chin. Tenshinhan notes Goku is landing more hits now. Kuririn praises another great blow, but Whis doesn't seem pleased. Goku and Jeeren continue. Jeeren launches an energy attack and Goku jumps. Whis says, unfortunately, it won't be that simple. Whis asks what he said and Kuririn is also alarmed. Unfortunately, Jeeren's potential is immeasurable. He's reacting faster now out of sheer will. But when Goku's body only reacts, it gets harder for him. We can see that Goku is now being pressured and that Goku is running out of energy. Despite achieving Ultra Instinct, Goku hasn't trained enough to properly handle it, Kuririn questions. Jeeren continues his relentless assault. Goku quickly dodges Jeeren's attack, then swiftly lands a heel kick right on Jeeren's spine, making his legs even tremble. Goku looks, but Jeeren grabs his leg, captures him, and throws him far away. Goku doesn't take any damage, but Master Kame seems surprised. 18 looks normal. Goku realizes the dire situation and Jeeren's exhaustion. He states, "You could never equal me on my journey to gain strength. That's why I can't lose to you." The Kai says Jeeren is still fighting. And Belmont says, "It's obvious we weren't expecting Ultra Instinct, but he can't defeat Jeeren with a trick he just learned." The attacks persist. Whis declares it's now a war of attrition, questioning if Jeeren's energy will deplete first. Or will Goku's Ultra Instinct wear him out first? They keep fighting frantically. The battle is unfolding at a dizzying pace throughout the arena. Kuririn asks if they have disappeared. I hear them but can't see them. Beerus says our eyes can't keep up with their speed and Piccolo lost them too. It's unclear who's winning, even to Gohan. Shin, Beerus, and Whis continue to observe the fight. Whis exclaims in surprise as Goku takes a hit, putting him at risk of elimination, much to Vegeta's shock. Vegeta blocks the attack. Seeing Goku nearly eliminated, he says, "You fool, what does this mean?" Goku is exhausted, and Tien Shinhan observes that he is no longer utilizing Ultra Instinct, which leaves Kuririn and Beerus very surprised. Jeeren smiles. Jeeren stood out. Yes, good. The Universe 11 bench celebrates. Vegeta speaks. I believed Ultra Instinct would ensure our win. Goku apologizes, admitting he needs more training despite giving his all for justice. I must not lose for my master's sake. I will become the perfect force for justice he envisioned. What do you mean by, will you become? Haven't you already become it? And Jeeren replies, not yet, for now, because I will come out victorious from here. And Vegeta says, "So that's the wish you'll make?" Jeeren replies, "Incorrect. My wish is to resurrect my master Githin, who was slain by a demonic monster." "You plan to revive your master?" asks Vegeta, "and why would you do that?" "This conversation is over," says Jeeren. Dispo says, "Jeeren, I didn't know this guy was still traumatized by Master Githin's death." Casserole comments, "But why now after all this time?" And Topo replies, "There was one thing Jeeren never achieved." "What?" Dispo asks. "Official approval from his master." "Approval?" Master Githin never recognized Jeeren as a successor. "Oh, really? Why not?" "I'm not sure exactly. But Jeeren understood that he wasn't strong enough. So he dedicated himself to perfecting his strength. Since then, he grew and became absurdly powerful. He probably wants his master to see him now and grant that approval." That surprises Dispo. He says, "There's something kind of normal about that. I never thought this guy wanted anything in life." I don't know his whole story, but that sounds like a selfish wish," comments Vegeta. "You want to bring your master back to life just so he can tell you that you're a good boy?" "Silence," says Jeeren. "The truth is you're relying on others more than anyone." "Enough. The time for talking is over." Jeeren, filled with rage, powers up and charges at Vegeta to end it all. Vegeta calls out, "Come on, Kakarot, stand up, let's fight as one!" With less than 3 minutes remaining, Go-Kuu and his ally must strike the weakened Jeeren with all their remaining power. Jeeren approaches them both. Enraged, Jeeren, Go-Kuu, and Vegeta start fighting. Gohan is surprised, he says. Was it Vegeta who suggested they join forces? And Piccolo says, did he set aside his pride in hopes of winning? They continue their synchronized battle with full force. Jeeren appears to be at a disadvantage, prompting Kuririn to ask if Jeeren is now the one on the ropes. Aren't they going to make it? I told them to collaborate from the beginning. Go on, do it, take him down, Beerus encourages. Go-Kuu and Vegeta keep trading blows with Jeeren, Kai comments. What? Their attacks are perfectly synchronized. Why were they fighting alone before? Belmondo questions if it was a strategy, stating that fighting together makes the sum of the parts greater than the whole. I hate to admit it, but Master Githin might have been right all along. Huh? Everyone is surprised. Balan agreed to disclose the reason old Githin never acknowledged Jeeren. Jeeren was always a lone fighter, and it was Githin who made him join the Pride troops. Can anyone guess why? Wasn't it to help Jeeren get stronger? No, that's not the lesson Githin wanted to teach, so what was the lesson? Teamwork. Go-Kuu and Vegeta simultaneously punch Jeeren, surprising everyone. Being thrown far away, Vegeta looks more relieved and Go-Kuu is happy. He remarks that the 2-on-1 training with Whis is paying off, right, Vegeta? And Beerus is surprised. He looks back and says, Whis, was that training with them all about making them work using combined moves? They were bad at it. Let's go, Kakarot. If we continue, we'll toss him out of the arena soon. Let's get him out of here for good. That's how Chapter 41 ends. Now on to the decisive chapter, 42, the end of the battle and its consequences. Jeeren is tired. Kai says Githin, Jeeren's master, wanted to teach him about teamwork, not just how to get stronger. Belmond agrees. Jeeren used his incredible strength and sense of justice from his master to uphold law and order in our universe. But he has a tendency to take on this burden alone. To be blunt, he doesn't trust anyone but himself. Still, he won't know when he must depend on others. Margarita replies, I'm surprised to hear you say that, Belmont. In Japanese, Vegeta is pronounced with a B sound instead of a V, resulting in Bedita. Don't be ridiculous, I'm just repeating Githin's ideas. As a god of destruction, I would never subscribe to a thought. Margarita disagrees that you two were friends, though it was long ago. Go-Kuu and Vegeta persist in their efforts despite the apparent weakness. Jeeren defends against Go-Kuu and Vegeta's frantic attacks, but grows tired and hurls them far away. They realize Jeeren remains incredibly powerful and dangerous. No matter how many come at me, my power will prevail. It appears Jeeren never learned this lesson, Kai remarks. Apparently, Githin wanted him to figure things out on his own, that idiot, leaving things unfinished and then just giving up. Margarita says those killed by demons can't be resurrected by our power. Jeeren expresses confidence in his ability to handle the situation alone, then powers up and increases his strength. Go-Kuu notes. Jeeren still had ample power. Vegeta says Jeeren's power seems limitless. Jeeren states he has no limits. Go-Kuu and Vegeta then get ready. Go-Kuu and Vegeta assume attack poses. Go-Kuu remarks on the situation, while Vegeta emphasizes using ki blasts is their only choice. Vegeta urges holding nothing back. Go-Kuu agrees to pour all his energy into the final attack. The powerful Jeeren approaches as Go-Kuu braces for the confrontation. Goku's Kamehameha and Vegeta's Gamma Burst Flash head toward Jeeren. However, he stands still and gets ready to block the attack. Jeeren shouts and jumps. He charges straight toward the attack. Goku and Vegeta put all their strength into the attack, and the empty world is partially covered by their blast of energy. Everyone is blinded by the attack. Then, Kuririn asks, "Well, did it work?" The dust settles, and out of the clouds comes Jeeren, who actually managed to block the attack. "Seriously?" Goku asks. Surprised, Vegeta says, "Damn." Jeeren's raised hand was to attack, hitting Vegeta directly. Goku looks back and... Vegeta is eliminated. Goku punches Jeeren, who blocks it easily. Time is running out, and Universe 11 will be the last one standing. Jeeren grabs Goku's hand. With his other hand, Goku tries to hit Jeeren, but he's blocked again. Goku is being pushed out of the arena. He's going to fall. He's not. "Push, Goku," says Beerus. "Finish him, Jeeren," says Belmod. Goku, already out of strength, asks. Now we're screwed. There's no strength left at all. But suddenly, behind Jeeren, we see a death ball. Go-Kuu, surprised, looks up. Piccolo, Tien Shinhan, and Kuririn are also surprised. From behind the rock, Frieza appears. What the hell? Now I'm a Go-Kuu. Grab Jeeren and don't let him escape. Go-Kuu and Jeeren look back, surprised. This guy is still in the tournament? Belmod asks, who is shocked with Kai. Go-Kuu holds Jeeren tightly, who says, "Damn it." Go-Kuu tells Frieza to attack, reminding him of the wish to revive him if they win. Kai, Belmod, and everyone else watch in shock as they cheer for Frieza and Go-Kuu. Frieza readies and fires the attack. Goku's energy ball heads toward the restrained Jeeren, who still manages to grab it. Goku holds on as Universe 7 watches in surprise. Jeeren resists while Belmod shouts encouragement. Jeeren repels Frieza's death ball upward, prompting Belmod to say "good," but then hesitate. Jeeren feels relieved. But suddenly, we see Frieza in his golden form, charging straight at Jeeren. Jeeren is startled and takes a direct hit to the stomach, which even impacts Go-Kuu, who is behind him. Jeeren, Frieza, and Goku are visible. Jeeren and Belmod are surprised, with Belmod thinking, "What the hell, huh?" Beerus is also surprised. Kuririn is also dead. Frieza admits it was his plan all along. Go-Kuu questions why Frieza killed everyone. To everyone's surprise, Android 17 emerges from under a rock. Jeeren is taken aback by his appearance, while Kuririn questions if 17 is indeed alive. "Everything went well, Frieza." "That's true. Even though you're the last survivor, I can hardly feel good about it," says Frieza. "All right, you two," comments Goku. Unlike you, we prefer strategy instead of reckless fighting." Jeeren gets furious and shouts. Jeeren, Frieza, and Go-Kuu are then eliminated, with Jeeren arriving at Universe 11's bench and Goku and Frieza at Universe 7's bench. And as soon as that happens, the pillar descends and time is up. "Time is up and the tournament comes to an end," says Daishinkan. 17 says it's finally over. 17 was hiding the entire time. "What a fun plan they came up with," comments Zeno. "It's true, we couldn't sense him and know he was alive," the Grand Priest comments. Tenshin Han says that androids like 17 don't have ki, so they can't be sensed like the rest of them. "The story about self-destruction is absurd. I wouldn't do that, and I lost that ability long ago anyway." "Huh? You're the one who wished to get rid of the bomb installed in me, do you remember?" "Oh yeah," says Kuririn. Talk about your bad acting," comments 18. "My job keeps me busy, so sometimes I have my kid's babysitter help out." "Should I call you?" Everyone turns to Jeeren, hunched over on the bench. "I lost," he says. Dispo says, "I understand you feel like you can't trust us, but seriously, have more faith, we're your allies." Jeeren, "Sorry, you can't bring Githin back, it's okay. The Master's presence isn't necessary." "Don't be insensitive, Jeeren. Bringing Githin back wasn't just about inheriting justice, was it? You blame yourself for Githin's death, right? Well, stop that. Your master didn't want to be brought back. You know that." And Jeeren stays silent. Daishinkan approaches, and Belmont says, "It's time for us to go. I think this is the end." Daishinkan says, "Universe 11, all these fighters have fallen. Now, disappear." And in the blink of an eye, they're all gone. Except for Margarita. "I really wanted to fight you one-on-one, Goku," she says regretfully. And 17, standing and looking at Daishinkan, hears the words. Standing, looking at Daishinkan, hears the words. Universe 7 wins. 17 demands the revival of the erased universes, shocking the others. The last remaining competitor gets a wish granted, right? That's my wish, to bring back the others. That can be done, can it? Daishinkan looks and smiles. Yes, of course it's possible. No wish is beyond the power of Super Shenlong. With that, all the erased universes were brought back into existence. The fighters returned home after the tournament. Daishinkan announced that Universe 7's ranking improved to 3rd from the bottom due to the wish. As everyone flew back, Go-Kuu asked why the wish was changed. 17. I thought you wanted a big boat or something like that. I changed my mind mainly because I didn't want those idiots deciding everything. Shin asks, do you mean Zen or San? Vegeta says, we have plenty of ships. Bulma would give you one. Seriously? 17 asks, and Vegeta replies that it's a trivial request from the universe's savior. Vegeta was nice. Then Frieza asks Go-Kuu to confirm his promise of resurrection after this. I just have to gather the Dragon Balls. Suddenly, Whis removes Frieza's halo with his staff. Does that mean you're back to life? Whis is surprised by a gift from Lord Beerus, who praises a strategy. Frieza questions if Beerus is certain about his decision. I fully intend to commit more evil. Go-Kuu says he'll beat me again when the time comes. At Capsule Corporation, Bulma mentions everyone came back at once. Frieza returned to his planet, while 17 went back to his island. Go-Kuu admits Jeeren was strong, but Vegeta believes they could handle him. The god says it shows the greatness of the universes, especially with how strong 17 is despite not doing much. Bulma questions the statement about 17 not doing anything. At least the guy managed to keep a steady job, unlike a couple of Saiyajin I know. And the two look back. Why did you mention him? Bulma still forgave me for promising 17 that ship without asking her first. And Go-Kuu said, sorry about that. See you later, Medita. We should train together.